Hey there, this is going to be your personal client reading, twin flame soulmate reading. For any of you who may be watching this client's reading, you may resonate as well, because sometimes personal readings resonate for others because spirit likes to reach, others through any way possible. So for the purpose of keeping this person's name disclosed, I will not say their name. I'm just going to refer to them and the person that they're inquiring about by their initials. Okay, their first initials. So K. So I'm going to tune into your energy, K, and the person whom you're inquiring about, and see what is here. What's the energy here? What spirit wants to say? What is the message, Divine Spirit? What is it that you want to reveal or disclose, give clarity and insight on? I ask for highest guidance, divine truth and clarity and accuracy for the client and anyone else that might be watching that has something to take from this reading as well, Divine Spirit. And I'm asking for 11 cards for the spread. 11 cards, please, Divine Spirit. 11 cards. Okay, thank you. Okay. Got some really nice cards, and you got a lot of major arcanas. So you got like 3, and there's another. Okay. For some reason I feel like this card needs to come out. Okay. Not bad cards. Let's take a look at... I'm going to use the Lemon deck to clarify the 11 cards. Okay, so Divine Spirit can clarify. Please clarify the 11 cards. Lay here. Divine Spirit. You guys got a really positive card so far, like some good energy I get. All right, tell you what I see here, because I'm already getting messages already. So the first card represents what is the purpose that this person is serving in your life. So F here, the purpose he serves in your life is the Page of Wands and the Crossroads, which is the Queen of Diamonds. So I feel like this person, for one, is a valuable person in your life. Almost this entire row is diamonds. And most of the cards right next to the Crossroads cards are positive. The only thing with the Crossroads card is it's like this neutral energy. So it's neither a good nor bad card. But because there's a lot of positive cards surrounding it, I feel like it's positive energy that comes from this. But there's some indecisiveness, I feel. This person is either helping you to make some wise decisions or choices. Because with the Page of Wands... this represents a messenger, a person of passion, ambition. They have goals. They're very charismatic. They're like daredevils. They're very spontaneous. Okay. This person is like, if this was their saying or whatever, like say if they were on social media and their About Me section, they would probably say like YOLO or something. YOLO means you only live once. So they're that type of person. So that's like the message here. I feel like this person is kind of just like, stop being so cautious or stop taking so many, stop being so practical. take some risks, you know. This person could be a fire sign, possibly, or they could just have this fiery, passionate zest for life. And I feel like they're teaching you like how to look at life from a different angle, a different side. There's a different side to life. Like, it's not just this or that, you know. There's other sides that you're not seeing. There's other angles, you know. It's not just square, it's circle too, it's spiral, it's triangle, you know. It's like, it's not just one thing. They're teaching you to look at life in many different aspects and perspectives. So it's kind of like they're red pill or blue pill, what do you choose, that type of thing. Like, they're that type of person. They add like this passion or they light this fire, or they inspire you to choose a different path, or to choose or live life differently from what you've been living, like totally take a different route. And, you know, sometimes we feel like we either got to be this or we got to be that, but we're not seeing that, you know, maybe there's something else in the middle that we're not seeing. Like, maybe we can have both, you know. We're not seeing that. We're not looking at the infinite possibilities. But I feel like this person sees that. They have that vision. So I feel like that's what purpose they're serving for you. The purpose that you serve for them. You have the 8 of Wands and the Clover, which is the 6 of Diamonds. So I feel like for you, you're someone that's very inspirational as well, because you have a Wands card, a fiery energy. So you could be a fire sign as well, or you could be someone that is very inspirational. You could be very good at communication. You could be someone that's very uplifting with their words. Like, you could be someone that encourages this person or makes them feel very lucky, like on top of the world, or just like they're flying high. Because in love readings, you know, this is usually called the Cupid's arrow card. So it's kind of like you got a lot going for you. You give them a lot of passion and a lot of life. And I get some good cards all in these sections here, because you have the Sun here, you got the Lovers here. So there's this positive energy that surrounds this whole situation, I feel. I'm not getting anything negative from this situation, or I'm not getting anything to be cautious of, you know. I get good energy from this situation. A lot of times, with these situations, because I'm not the type of person that tells you someone is your soulmate or your twin flame. Like, I can't call that. That's your own inner knowing. But I can tell you what I see as far as the energy, and I feel like the energy is good between you and this person. I feel like your purpose that you serve is like you give them a lot of passion too. Like, they feel very lucky to have you in their life, because the Clover represents unexpected changes and unexpected luck. So I feel like it's mutual. It's the same thing. Like, you guys inspire each other, but maybe in a different way. But nonetheless, there's inspiration and drive and passion and joy even. So I ask, is this connection of your highest good in the long run? And Spirit says yes. And I feel like it's a strong yes, because you have the Lovers card. When a major arcana comes out in my yes or no's, that's a direct yes, especially with the Lovers card here. And we're asking about a partnership and connection. Spirit is saying yes. And then you have the Sun, which is a positive card in this deck as well. This would be the Ace of Diamonds. So you got 3 diamonds here and 1 diamond here. But I just get value with the diamonds. I get prosperity. I get stability. They would be equivalent to the pentacles. But definitely this person is of your highest good as far as a partnership. Like, I feel like it could go very well. The Lovers card, though, is also about not just partnerships and soul connections and blessed unions, but it also represents a choice. Okay, because these 2 lovers here, it's like there's a choice that comes here. Do I stay in my comfort zone, or do I follow my soul's calling? And that's pretty much what the Crossroad card represents as well. Needing to choose between your lover or something else or someone else. And it's not always an easy decision. Know that the Crossroads card, is never an easy decision. This isn't like, I'm going to go, you know, I want Nike, or I can have Nike or I can have Skechers. Like, it's not that. It's like, either I go to this college or I get married. Like, what do I do? Do I choose this scholarship or do I take this marriage proposal? It's like life-changing decisions. And that's what the Lover entails. But just know that whatever your soul is calling you to, and it's more than likely this person, I feel like you have the go-ahead by Spirit. Like, there's a positive energy that comes from it. Okay, so what is your intentions with this person? So your intentions are the Magician with the Letter. So you may be someone that's very good at law of attraction or manifesting or setting intentions. You may have did some sort of law of attraction, like you might have written your desires or your goals when it comes to this person, or just what you're looking for in love. Could have been a new moon ritual or a prayer that you sent out, or wrote a letter to God, or just a journal. And I feel like you manifested something, or that's what you're intending to do. Like you're trying to manifest something. Excuse me. Because I get a strong, powerful law of attraction, energy, and manifestation. And the Letter card represents a important correspondence, a letter, court document, you know, something like an important message that you were waiting for. And it's an old school message. It's handwritten. So I feel like this is something maybe that you prayed for and you wrote your prayers and affirmations down or something like that. So your intentions are whatever it is that you wrote in this letter, or whatever intentions you set, or this prayer that you sent out, is what your intentions are. Like you're trying to manifest something here with this person. I apologize. I have like a really, really bad cold, if you don't know already. Really congested. So I apologize if I'm clearing my throat and I'm coughing. But this person's intentions with you, they have the Empress with the Key. So this is what I'm getting. I feel like this person wants to be with you. They want to marry you. They want to have children with you. If you guys don't have children already, but definitely I see like a desire to have a family with you. With the Key, this represents someone that is very significant. This is the Ace of Pentacles. So it's something powerful, significant, important, you know, that you have the ability to open their heart. I feel like they see you as someone very valuable, very cherished. Like I said, they feel lucky to have you. You have a lot of threes. The Empress is number 3 in the major arcana, and you have 33 here. So threes are the number of creation. Definitely with the Empress, she represents fertility, creation, abundance, pregnancy, manifesting even, I get. So I feel like this person wants to start a family with you. They want to create with you. They feel, especially if this is a man looking at his woman or a woman, this would be like the end all be all type of woman. Like this woman is guided. Like she's like Queen Bee. She's top woman. She's the bad, you know, she's the bad one. Like I want, like this is the Beyonce. This is the, you know, that token chick. This is like the Marilyn Monroe. Like I feel like that's the Empress, and I feel like they see you in that way, and they want to have a family. Like they want to, you know, they just want to scoop you. That's what I'm getting. Like they just want to take you in. They want to have you. That's their intention. So Spirit's asking if you're ready for true love. I get a maybe. And it's based upon your own free will if you're ready for true love or not. Because it's like you could have it or you won't have it. And it's based upon you. You have the House card. So this represents security, a home. This would be the King of Hearts. Okay, so you have this. It's something potential that you could have. It's like something stable, grounded, where you feel at home, at peace, very comfortable. Then you have the 8 of Cups. So it's like the maybe is you need to walk away from something that hold you back, or it could be some emotions from your past, like you're still hanging on to something emotionally or someone emotionally, or you're just carrying a lot of emotional weight, so much so that you're not walking towards this security that you could have, this solid foundation. It's like you need to turn your back on something you outgrown emotionally, or these outdated feelings and emotions. Like, you don't need to carry this weight anymore. It's just time to walk away from it. So let's see what you need to do in order to prepare yourself for this true love. So you got the Sun card and the Clouds. So they're like complete opposite energies, because the Cloud is like, you know, mental cloudiness and confusion and anxieties, worries. Then you got the Sun card, and the Sun card is opposite because it represents illumination and clarity and insight. You know, everything being revealed. You know, whatever's done in the dark will come to light. So this is like, let there be light energy. I feel like what you need to do in order to prepare is to be optimistic and to trust, because it's like when you're wallowing in like fears and anxieties, because I feel like this person's trying to get you to open up and just live a little bit. If you're so much in your head all of the time, it's very hard for you to see what's going on the surface around you, or to pick up on the guidance or the messages that are trying to come in. You're not able to see what's there on the surface because you're all in your head. So I feel like Spirit is telling you to be open. Be really open, especially if you feel like this positive energy, you feel revitalized, you feel very passionate, you feel playful, excited, expansive, creative, just all around positive energy. Whenever you're in that high vibration, Spirit's telling you to stay in that moment. Stay there as long as you can, because for some reason it's like when this happens, you might get triggered and you might tap into like your fears or some sort of worries or something. So what exactly could be blocking you? You have the Two of Wands and the Obstacles card, which is the Mountain. So I feel like you're blocking yourself by not choosing what you want, because you got it in your hands. You can have what you want. You've already made a decision pretty much within yourself that it's what you want, but it just, you need to accept it and move forward. You need to move towards that thing that you've made a decision on, whether it's this person, whether it's choosing this connection, whether it's going after whatever you want in life, just being who you want to be, stepping into your power. You are what holds you back, because it's like this indecisiveness in a way. It goes back to the Crossroads card and the Lovers card. There's choices, there's major decisions that need to be made, and you got to stick with it. You got to move towards it. So it's like taking the action to actually go after what you want. You already in some way made a decision, but it's like you need to make the decision to move in that direction, not just say this is what I want, but not take action. Because you can say it, saying it is one thing, like, yeah, I want this person, but then when you're not acting on it, or you're not moving towards what you say you want, it's sending out the vibration that you don't really want it, or you're indecisive still. You know what I mean? So that's the blockage here. And it could be that you perceive something as an obstacle, like making a decision is an obstacle, or it's a challenge, or some big mountain or big hurdle that you have to overcome. And I feel like that comes from the fear of the mind. It comes from this mental cloudiness, not seeing things for what they are. Because you have the Sun card here. It's a major arcana card. So this is like trumping any of this mental cloudiness or confusion that you have, because it's the card of illumination. Okay. So if you decide to move forward with this person, I feel like all of your imbalances, your indecisiveness, your confusion, it's going to subside. It's like it's going to end, because you have the Coffin card. And the coffin represents death of a situation. So it's going to be the end of juggling and confusion and imbalance within yourself, not feeling worthy. Is this good enough? Is this not good enough? Am I good enough? You know, all of this back and forth stuff that you might be doing. This indecisive energy in any way, any shape or form of indecisiveness. I feel like it's going to end. It's going to stop with this person. I feel like they're going to be the person to put a stop to this energy. Is what I'm getting. So this is the more than likely outcome, or long-term outcome of if this person is who you decide to go with. Now, if you decide to move away from this person, I'm getting, okay, because you have the Three of Cups and the Whip. And I don't like the Whip because it represents like oppression, you know, abuse, a lot of stress. With the Three of Cups, I feel like you could possibly like try to get involved with other people romantically, or try to go out and date, and for some reason it just may be like a hard time for you. It's almost like it won't excuse me, like it just won't pan out in the way that you would hope, because I feel like in a way you're trying to drift away. You're trying to like pretend that there's no issue or there's no problem or something. Like you're just like, oh, all over the place. Like, I'm going to live it up. I'm going to party. I'm going to turn up. I'm not going to think about love, or I can just find someone else. Or it could just be that you're just trying to distract yourself and not get involved with love at all. Whether it's this person or just any other suitor that may come along. It's like, I'm just going to party, I'm just going to live it up, and I'm just going to be carefree, and I don't care. And it's kind of like you're being inauthentic to yourself, because this is like the Joker of Clubs. So this is like someone who's being really frivolous, you know, real playful, very naive, very immature. And this could backfire on you. I just feel like this person is good for you. I'm not ever going to tell anybody that this is your soulmate or this is your twin flame and you guys are going to spend the rest of your lives together. I can't say that for sure, because that's for you to really know within yourself. But I can tell you, as far as the energy that I see, that this person is a good person, I feel. As far as for you, like in a partnership, you guys could work well together. I can say that, at least. So what is the future outcome of this situation? You have the Ten of Pentacles with the Book. So there's something that is in store for you that I feel like Spirit has either shown you, or it's something that is written or destined to be, or you have some sort of knowledge that, or you're going to get some sort of knowledge that there's something stable in store for you. It's almost like the House card a little bit. The Home card reminds me of the Ten of Pentacles and the Four of Wands. The Home or the House card, because it represents that security, that balance, and it's this marriage energy or just a long-term partnership. This is, to me, this represents inheritance. It represents that generational love, that your children and their children would talk about and aspire to have and be. That's the type of love. I feel like you're going to lay out some sort of foundation for the rest of your generation, like for your family. Like this love is like, it's very grounding and it's very stable. It's a very powerful energy I get with the Ten of Pentacles. And I feel like there could be a child that comes out of this, because you got the Empress, you got the Sun, and at the bottom of the decks you have the Page of Cups, which could represent a pregnancy, and you have the Child at the bottom of this deck. So there's definitely possibility of having a family with this person if you don't have children with this person already, or you guys might have children separate, you know, from previous relationships, and you add that family together, or you could be that as well and having a new child together. Very possible. I see that there's a possibility for a child, like a big possibility, because you got too many signs that lean towards that. You got the Sun twice, actually. You got the Sun from this deck, you got the Empress, the Ten of Pentacles, which is that happy family card. Then you got the Page of Cups and the Child in another deck. So it's very possible that you guys could have a baby, and it could be a son. It could be a boy. But that's your reading. It's a very awesome reading. I like giving good readings. I don't like telling people the bad stuff. In a way, I kind of do, because I want to forewarn them and give them what's the real and give them a heads up rather than BS them. But I rather give out this, like these types of readings, because it feels good. And I don't like BSing people and giving them fairy tales either. But if I see the little, you know, something positive, and, you know, I have to call whatever I'm seeing. Let's just put it that way. So whatever I'm picking up in a reading, I'm going to give it to you straight. So I hope that you receive this and accept this love. You know, you have your own free will choice, of course, but I feel like this is a good thing for you. I wish you the best with the situation. Anyone else who's watching, you may or may not resonate, or you may be interested in your own reading. In the description box, I'll leave all of the details below on how to obtain your own personal reading. As always, you guys, I'm sending you much love, and until the next reading, peace.